Hello and welcome back to the channel. I am currently here at the main homestead, and I thought I'd give you guys a small update of how things are going over here. Oh lordy, there we go. So let's get to that. I already showed you guys the girls area being updated. So they got new fencing and everything. We're thinking about replacing the other side of the fencing since they are able to tear that up. And we are breeding goats. We're on the second pair of girls right now. 1 second. You can probably hear one of them. So, on the second pair of girls, we're breeding 4 girls this year. We would have done 4 last year, but we had to upgrade the boys' fencing because they messed up the fencing and things got a little screwy there. I gotta refill a lot of waters. Come on. I have my favorite co-star here with me. So while I wait for that to go to refill, let's check out the garden. Hooey. So coming up on the side of the garden by the cows, we still need to clean up our sugarcane because a lot of it fell during the storms as of late, so we'll need to pick all of that up. The beds have been cleared over here, and I know my mom said she was going to move her collards and mustards and stuff to these beds over here once they're big enough, I guess. So sugarcane is looking a little rough, but we'll clean it up. We'll also need to cut down the We'll also need to cut down the 2 trees that produce bananas this year to fertilize the rest because they're sapping energy now. They're kind of a one-trick pony when it comes to that, I think. So we'll have to cut those down. The bananas look so thick though. We're going in through the side. I can see from here that the grapevine has thinned out a little bit. Not much. Okay. Going through the side garden. I'm actually going to go through the open door. Our mangoes are doing well. These are all mangoes. I can't remember what types. I think this one right here is one that my mom grew from a mango seed. So, pretty happy about that. I think the rest of these are cuttings, but this one was directly from seed and she's pretty proud of it. Our olive trees. Since we are in South Georgia, it is still hot enough to have peppers, so we've been collecting peppers. Apologies about that, my mom called. Anyways, like I said, it's still hot enough for us to get plenty of peppers out here, so we're gonna take advantage of that and harvest as many peppers as we can. There's actually a few good ones out here, but I didn't bring a basket, so I'll probably come back out with my mom later this afternoon. Let's actually go inside the pond house first, and I can show you guys a little bit of what we got going on in here. Our vanilla bean is doing well over there. They are some big pods. We are planning on moving a lot of these taller trees out so that they can go into the ground, or at least get out of the pond house so that it can be more open for them, and then replacing them with more trees. I'm going to call this a salad bar for right now, but I believe my mom has... Oh, she has it written down, thank God. So, we have chard, I can't remember how to say it, but we have chards, lettuces, and all of this is kale. And I actually like making kale soups, so this will be pretty fun to work with. I wish he had more of the purple kale, but it'll be alright. And these ones on the end are butt lettuces. So, yeah. I need to figure out where she got these little cloches, because I kind of want to use the same things in my tiny garden when I eventually get to that. So, I'll probably ask her at a later date. But all of our trees in the pond house, it's mostly citrus trees, so that's why they're in here. Citrus are tropical trees, with the exception of the vanilla. It needs it hot, so the vanilla kind of stays in here. But we're planning on making a separate little house for the vanilla so that it can vine up on that. We got to retrain our vanilla that's growing in there now to vine up on the pond house, because it's kind of growing into itself and onto other plants, which is not exactly what we're aiming for. We're going to have to fix the grapevine because it is caved in, hence this post, but we do plan on remaking it so that it's more sturdy. More pepper plants. My mom cleared out this bed. I don't know what she's putting in here yet. I know here and here are carrots. I can't remember what's in here. And I have to come back and harvest my basil plants, because I put these basils at the end when we had our tomatoes growing. So I got to come back out here and collect all of this basil, because I plan on making pestos. I may be wrong, but I believe this is broccoli. Yep, broccolis. Over here are our collards and mustards. All of these are cabbages. And we're going to have a lot of cabbages this year. We love cabbage, so it's no problem. Red cabbage as well. We have been harvesting our white roselle. I can't remember what the other name for them is, but we have been harvesting our white roselles. These flower buds are actually really good. We got to pick them before they become a flower, but they're actually good for making teas. So we got to harvest some more of those while they're here. And I think my mom put stuff in these beds up here too. At least the ones where you see the white lines, but I don't remember what she put up here. So there's that. I do know that she has beets and chicory root growing around here though. So pretty excited about that. But the garden is coming together. And I'm pretty excited about it. Honestly, the fall garden's easier to manage because it's mostly root vegetables and stuff, so you kind of set it and forget it. That, and there's not as many bugs trying to eat your stuff, so even better. Hoo-wee. So there's that. We also upgraded the chocolate factory a little bit so that we can use it as a warming house for other trees and plants. It's still a work in progress, but me and my mom have been kind of jimmy rigging it to work for what we need it to. And I think it's coming along pretty nice. Gotta get that up out of there. I'm about to water it. Ooh!
Purple cabbage, and I did put down some Morris head collards in here. You can't really see them because I gotta water them. They're suffocating in this heat right now. David, look at Berry Lane.
Oh, did you clean it up?
Uh-huh. We burned it.
Burned it?
Burned all the weeds so that I can put the circle beds, raised beds.
Yeah.
The 2x2s, and then put those in there. Then they'll root down into the ground. put some tarpaulin in this. I'm gonna do these ones. But this one was so too good for me to, so I go around it.
Okay.
Cleaned up the berry area right here. All that. Look at that one over there.
How'd you go about burning the weeds? The torch?
Yep.
That'd make me a little nervous. But then again, the fencing's metal, so it should be fine.
Yeah. Weed eating around here real good.
Are mulberry and cassava having a conversation?
The cassava and the mulberries are having a communication difficulty. These are all the Brussels sprouts. Then of course we have the regular Brunswick cabbage.
I mentioned at some point I gotta come back and collect all of my goddamn basil so we can dehydrate it and make some pesto.
Magic green broccoli. Cauliflower.
Cauliflower?
Cauliflower. The last of some of the bell peppers, they still have some that trying. Then over here, when me and Daddy straightened it up, it was wrapping around the tree, right?
Yeah.
And you can see the last
Of our grapes.
of our grapes.
Before it get too hot. Not too hot, too cold.
Too cool. And we wrapped some more around back here. You can come on through here. Ooh. See, we cleaned it out real good.
More grapes.
Yeah.
We had a lot of grapes this year.
Yeah. If you can look, you can see it trying to thin out right now. And
Yeah.
you got that last little bunch right there holding on out there. Then, you know, I pulled up some of the bell pepper ones, but the last of the cayenne are coming through. Get a close up on this one right here. The last of the cayennes are coming through.
Whoa. I mentioned in my earlier in this little recording that I said you were growing cayenne for both food but mostly for medicine because you dehydrate them and make pills.
They have the red on them because the red ones take a lot longer to grow. They start out green and then they take a lot longer to turn red and yellow.
Still some peppers trying to come through.
Mm-hmm. Still some more trying to come through.
These ones were Tabasco, right?
Yeah. Then I went in here. And it was kind of pretty, even though it's changing colors this time of year. The June berries, their leaves are turning yellow and falling off, you know, even though we have them in here.
Yeah.
But you can
That's cool.
You can see, look at all the June berries that are trying to come.
Ooh.
I mean, it's a collage of everything in here. But if you come through, I'm going to clear some paths for you.
Our black pepper plant.
Yes. But we have another one
Ow.
over there. Oh, yeah. Be careful. Because we still have
a lot of vanilla.
And then these are pineapples that have been here for a year and a half, I think, now. But then these are the little small pineapple ones right here. So I'm going to see. There's two of them in here, so I got to thin that out.
My assailant.
Ah.
Is that another different type of pineapple?
Yeah, that's a different type of pineapple down here. These are the sugar pineapple, something like that. It's a smaller one. I got to remember the name.
That's cute.
Of them. Then of course, the
loquats.
The loquats, loaded. We got some good ones off there last year. Let me clear this pathway again. Then, oh, come. Trying to protect our lettuces and our kale from
rabbits, squirrels, or whatever is trying to eat them.
Uh-huh.
I mentioned that I wanted to get some of these cloches for myself in case I know I want to grow greens or something. And I'm probably going to need them.
Then, of course, we got some of those tangelos right here. And I outpotted some over there. You can see I cleared off this row.
Yeah.
Let me pull this back. These are the Barbados cherries.
Yeah, I remember when they were smaller.
Yeah, the Barbados cherry. And you know that coffee plant that you saw over there?
Yes.
This was the first one we had right here that I thought had passed away. And now it's trying to take home over here and under here.
Oh, great.
So I have to, yes. So we have to kind of make it last.
Whee.
Yes. Then I took some.
It always feels like a little jungle in the pool house.
It does, doesn't it?
Pond house.
Yeah, the pond house. But, of course, bay leaves are coming, with the little new ones coming in.
And you wanted me to pick these.
Yes.
So
we can dehydrate them.
Do I pick the leaves lower on the branch?
Yes. Yes.
And leave
the baby ones. Leave my babies so they can grow.
Our mangoes.
All of our mangoes. Yes, all of our mangoes. This one gave me a couple just sweet ones this year. I was very surprised being that it's such a smaller plant. But that, what is it, plantogram? Oh my God. They got some wonderful plants there. Now, this one, I have no idea which one this is because we actually grew this one from seed.
I mentioned that. It's our tallest one.
Seed, yes, and this baby is thriving. I'm in love with it. I'm in love with it. So, yeah.
Wee.
Mm-hmm. Of course, I put a bunch of things in the compost. See this one right here? What's that? I cleaned out the chicken coop.
Oh God!
And it's going some people. I guess this will seem kind of nasty, but it ain't nothing but dirt now.
It's been sitting there long enough.
Nothing but dirt, pure gold.
We gotta clean out these ones. We got dirt sitting under there.
Under the bottom down here, yeah.
We just gotta redo the compost area a little bit.
All that dirt. I don't know if you can get in there, but.
Alrighty. So, very short one today. Because I really don't have much time to video. I'll probably be busy with some more stuff at the tiny house this weekend, so that's what I plan on doing. But I'll probably have some more garden updates later as things progress, and I'll probably have some videos with me and my mom out in the garden. I'm not sure yet. But until then, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out my Patreon. I am still in the progress of updating a lot of things. And I will be posting my first poll in probably a couple days or so. We'll see. But the lighting is so bad with the sun behind me. But as I said, Jesus. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.